Did you know it's possible for you to lose weight without exercise, diet, any crazy restrictions, programs, cutting sugar out, doing this, doing that? I'm here to rock your world and show you that you can lose weight just by doing this exercise, and I'm going to prove it to you. If you have seen no results in weight loss and you've been stuck and nothing has worked, this is what works when nothing else does. I promise you that. And it works all the time anyways. I've lost over 15 pounds just from tapping, and that is because this specific technique that I'm teaching you supports you to lower your blood sugar levels, to increase your metabolism, to improve your sleep, to improve your mood, improve your energy, improve your motivation, and to decrease the stressful energy that comes from the negative thought patterns that we have from saying shitty things to ourselves and our body. So in this video, if you were to repeat this every day, I want you to feel and see and share the miracles that happen, not only with the voices that you hear in your head about your body, but how you feel overall and the progress that you're seeing in naturally allowing your body to lose weight. All right, let's get right into it. So again, a bit of education. When we have negative thought patterns about our body or belief systems that are holding us back, it doesn't matter what exercise program or what new diet you're on, it doesn't work. I'm going to give you a really clear example of this. I was on a food and nutrition and exercise program, and I followed this program religiously, and my body just kept gaining weight. And this was a health food program. What happened? My inner dialogue was so polluted with, I'm unhappy with my body, I'm stressed, I don't feel good about my body, that no matter what I tried to change, that story wasn't changing. And those negative thought patterns release stress, which is cortisol, adrenaline, and the more of that hormone you have running through your body, that is a direct correlation to weight gain, to slowing down your metabolism, to decreasing normal appetite, to eradicating normal sleep patterns. And it just causes all that weight gain. So no matter what you're doing, that internal dialogue is the number one most important thing to work on to lose weight. I did the same program exactly a year later, and the only thing that changed was I actually tapped every single day on the stories, just like I'm going to show you right here, that were keeping myself feeling miserable. And guess what happened? The weight just flew off. And now what I want to share as well is that I was doing this without any exercise diet program of any kind. I was just tapping. I quit that first exercise program, after I first tried it. So this isn't for me. And I just tapped, and I experienced 15 pounds of weight loss because all I did was focus on clearing the bullshit stories that were holding me back. And this is so beyond possible for you. And I promise that if you have seen no results in weight loss and you've been stuck and nothing has worked, this is what works when nothing else does. I promise you that. And it works all the time anyways, but that is a key. So let's do this all together. First of all, I want you to just take step one. I want you to take inventory of how much emotional stress do you have in your life right now. If you're looking at weight loss blockers, how much stress is present in your life? And I want you to write that down on a scale of 0 to 100. How much emotional stress are you carrying right now? And that could be from work, it could be from friendships, it could be maybe you take a scale and an inventory and all of those. That is our first key to understanding how much stress do you have and what are we going to do to lower that. Tapping is going to support you to lower that, and we're going to get into the exercise after this. 2, I want you to look at your sleep patterns. How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping 5 hours a night? Are you waking up feeling stressed? What does your sleep quality look like? 3, what does your appetite look like? Are you starving all the time? Are you eating mindlessly and binge eating? If you're binge eating, then I want you to go ahead and watch one of my binge eating videos, my tapping videos, that you can support yourself to eradicate that behavior, because that's, again, a mechanism that comes from emotional stress. It works with the same part of our brain. I want you to look at, so we've covered sleep, we've covered emotional stress, we've covered your appetite, so your regulation. Are you binge eating a lot and restricting yourself, or are you just binging all day long, or do you have zero appetite? No matter what is going on, I'm telling you, I went to every doctor under the sun when I was having issues with my appetite. I focused on tapping and it healed all of that. And this is so beyond possible for you. So understand that holistic picture of where your stress is, where your sleep is, what your food patterns are looking at, and your exercise is something that, great. If you exercise and that makes you feel good, awesome. I'm not telling you that you need to go on some crazy exercise diet or routine right now. I want you to just become aware of how much movement do you have in your day. Are you completely sedentary and sit on a chair all day? And even still, I have clients that have done this and have lost 5 pounds just in 2 weeks from doing these exercises and not even moving. So this is my point. We're going to get into this. So after you've taken inventory of those things to just have a holistic picture of how those things are working in your life, that's great. And that gives you some information of how you can move forward. And using these techniques, you're going to help actually improve all of that. Because when we improve our energy, our sleep, we reduce our negative thoughts, we allow ourselves to sleep better, all the functions in our body start going together. Okay, so how do we start losing weight without exercise? Well, we start focusing on what is the most important thing that regulates our entire body system. Yep, it is our nervous system. So our brain is the number one most important thing in functioning our human body. And our hypothalamus is our regulatory center in the brain that controls sleep, appetite, mood, everything, metabolism. And that part of our brain gets interrupted by emotional stress, and it kind of like throws everything off kilter. There's no medication to fix that. There's no, special magic pill to start repairing your hypothalamus. We got to do this work with healing our emotional self. And so I promise you that by working on these negative thought patterns you have about your body, about your weight, you're going to start seeing and feeling miracles of change and start clearing the shit that never worked for you. All of a sudden you're going to be like, why is everything changing? Simply by working on my own negative thoughts I have about myself, because that's how much power they hold. Every time you think a negative thought about yourself, it fires a stress response. And every single instant that we keep feeding energy to these thoughts that are like, I'm fat, I'm unattractive, I don't like the way I look, I'm never going to lose weight, you just say stress, 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 and the body just starts compounding that adrenaline, cortisol, and starts turning off the normal functions like digestion, increasing our metabolism, all of that. We just start crushing it all down. So let's get into it together. Let's create some magic and let's make these miracles come true. First things first, let's just take inventory of how much on a scale of 1 to 10, how dissatisfied are you on a scale of 0 to 100 with your body right now? Your body image, how you look, how you feel, 0 to 100. Okay, and you can also take the reverse too. Like, how confident do you feel about your body on a scale of 0 to 100? Sometimes people like that better. So go ahead and do that. And also I want you to look at how possible does it feel for you to lose weight right now on a scale of 0 to 100, and write that down. And we're gonna work on that. So tapping where I tap and repeat after me. Even though I'm not happy with the way my body looks right now, and I desperately want to lose weight, I accept that that's how I feel in this moment. Even though I'm really unhappy with how I look. And I think that losing weight is the key to confidence. I accept that that's how I feel. Even though I don't feel good about my body right now. And I just want to feel confident in myself. I give myself permission to feel that way. Not feeling confident about my body. So uncomfortable in my own skin. All this stress from all these negative things I tell myself. I don't feel good enough. I hate looking in the mirror. I feel uncomfortable in my clothes. Seems like nothing works to bring my confidence back up. And then I do behaviors like binge eating or drinking or shopping. Sometimes I just avoid seeing people altogether because I'm so unhappy with how my body looks. So uncomfortable in my own skin. So much anxiety comes from how my body looks. So just go ahead and take a clearing breath. Notice how you feel, letting some of that energy go. And then we're just going to continue tapping together for round 2. So even though I'm still feeling unhappy towards my body and how I look, and some days it feels like nothing's ever going to change that. I really want to lose weight, but it feels like nothing works. So I'm feeling hopeless. But I'm really trying to love and accept myself anyways. Even though changing my body feels like the only way I can be happy and confident, I accept that that's how I'm feeling in this moment. Even though it feels like changing my body is the only way that I'm going to be confident, and I'm so unhappy with how I look right now that it hurts, I love and accept myself anyways. I'm really unhappy with my body and how it looks. All this stress that I feel, trying to lose weight, that nothing's working. And then I say all these cruel things to myself. I say the meanest things to myself and my body. So many painful thoughts and feelings that I would never say to anybody else but me. So unhappy with how my body looks. I wonder if it will ever change. I desperately want to lose weight, but it doesn't seem like anything's working. I wonder what would become possible if I could reduce some of the emotional pain of these thoughts that I have about my body. I wonder what would become possible if I could have some acceptance for how I feel right now, while also stepping into more motivating thoughts. What if I could take my power back and step into a little more acceptance? What if I could accept that I have those negative thoughts, but I also have a part of me who thinks differently? I know there's a part of me that doesn't believe all these horrible things that I believe about my body. And this other part of me believes that I can lose weight, and that it is possible for me to have more acceptance towards my body. What if I could hold space for both parts, instead of only the negative ones? Maybe I'm already holding that space right now. By being here and doing this exercise, I'm showing myself that I believe in change, that change is possible for me, and that even though I have some of these negative thoughts, there's a big part of me that has positive thoughts about my body and knows that I actually can lose weight. And maybe I can give that part of me more love and attention. So go ahead and take a nice clearing breath and notice on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 to 100, how confident you're feeling about your body now and how possible does it feel for you to lose weight now. So by tapping on the negative belief systems that we have about our body, the negative words, and reducing that intensity and directly communicating with the part of our brain that spits out that anxiety, we're turning down the volume on the negativity and the emotional stress. We're slowing down the secretion of that cortisol hormone that causes us to gain weight. And instead, we're feeding energy into the positive direction of possibility. So no one's saying you have to go from 0 to 100 real quick. But what we are saying is that by continuing to do this exercise, you're going to continue to build that acceptance and love and healing. And that is what creates true transformation. Again, nothing to do with exercise or diet. It all happens right here, and you will see and feel the difference. I promise you that. Countless clients, so many success stories about this, because our brain is the most important part of our entire change and transformation journey. So I can't wait to hear how it goes. Let me know in the comments below. Absolutely love to hear from you. And if you're in a place where you're feeling really stuck, where you don't know what to do, where you're exasperated with trying to have love and acceptance for your body and stepping into body positivity, and this lack of confidence in your body is actually spilling over into every area of your life, your relationships, with others, with romantic partners, your career, because the confidence is just sinking, then I really want to support you in getting free of that and really unlocking your confidence and having a confidence breakthrough, not just with your body, in your entire life, because that's what you deserve. And this is what I can't wait to support you with. So if you are ready for that, if you're ready to take your life back, to get your control back, to really have this confidence breakthrough and feel more confidence than you've ever had and see that show up in every area of your life, then please go ahead and book a complimentary call with me below. I would love to hear from you. I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. So much love to you. Be well, and you got this. I see you. You are such a star, and if you keep with this, you're going to experience true transformation. Bye.